Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness. Since it's still pretty early in the morning and it's the weekend, I thought I'd go ahead and knock out a second video. Tony over at Pure Aesthetics, which is another YouTube channel, had a question for me in my video comments yesterday about GPP versus cardio. And I'm going to answer that for you guys, but hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, here's Tony's question. Alright, I think that's a great question, and again, I'm usually a big advocate of GPP work for strength athletes, as well as for bodybuilders, because they are also strength athletes in many ways, as their primary form of training is resistance training. Now, we could argue that bodybuilders can benefit from cardio as far as their conditioning and their leanness and their cutting, and we could argue that endurance athletes can benefit from it to a large extent. But when we're talking about strength athletes, or potentially even bodybuilders who are concerned with using strength as their primary means of inducing hypertrophy instead of using metabolic fatigue, we do run into the issue of different types of cardio, including even higher intensity cardios, detraining some of your weight training stimulus, as well as converting intermediate fiber types, so that you're losing strength, you're losing hypertrophy potential. And one of the ways around that is for your conditioning work is to do GPP work, and I'm a big fan of that. And again, as a power lifter, that is really the only type of true cardio you will see me doing, and it's things like sled drags, farmer's walks, tire flips, barbell complexes. These things, resistance-based conditioning work that usually does not have an eccentric base component. So it's purely concentric work, so that you're not necessarily putting the same stress on muscle fibers that you are with the eccentric work, so that it's easier to recover from, but it still has a conditioning component added to it and a workload capacity increasing component. And when I did my transformation challenges last summer, which I've mentioned quite a few times recently, and I lost 34 pounds over the summer, this is what I did for cardio. I did both high volumes of weight training, of heavy weight training, in addition to GPP work. I did mostly farmer's walks and barbell complexes. So to answer his question, yes, I think it is a very good method, and for people who are concerned with maintaining strength and performance in the weight room, or who need to maintain explosiveness or power, GPP work is a very viable and possibly superior alternative to doing other forms of cardio or conditioning work. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.